Now, we are live, okay? So, everybody, once again, thank you for joining me today on this conference. The subject for today is job searching in the age of AI. AI is something we see on the news regularly, ChatGPT, other softwares. It's something that's going to, or is already impacting all of our lives. So today's focus, I'm going to share with you some language points, some expressions that relate to looking for jobs in the digital age. All right. So for those that don't know, my name is Warren. I'm one of the teachers here at Le Cercle de Langues. Thank you once again for joining me today. All right. So today's agenda, I will discuss ChatGPT a little bit, maybe find out if you guys use it as well, if you are familiar with the software. I'm also going to teach you some vocabulary about finding jobs online and using artificial intelligence. We will also study a little bit of grammar, some modal verbs, the use of should and shouldn't. And then at the end, we'll have a Q&A session, question and answers session. Okay. Now, just a reminder that this conference today is suitable for A1 and A2 level. The conference will be in English. If you do need me to translate anything or explain something in detail, just write a message in the chat box and I will get to it as soon as I can. Okay. So, ChatGPT. Are we all familiar with ChatGPT? Thumbs up, thumbs down. I see some thumbs, great. Christine, okay. Perfect, some thumbs up coming there, all right. So, ChatGPT is a software, okay, an artificial intelligence software that can be used for many things. Okay, it can be used to find information. Think of it like a more condensed Google search without all of the results. That's a good way to put it. But did you all know you can use artificial intelligence, like ChatGPT, to find jobs? Here's some advice. Number one, the CV, or resume in American English. You can use ChatGPT in several ways. It can assist or help you in creating a great CV. All you have to do is just share information. For example, your personal details, your experience, your educational background, that kind of thing. And it will give you some advice to make your CV look special. Okay? It might include things like keywords, some good words to use that are relevant to your sector, your job, your industry. We'll talk about keywords later in the presentation. ChatGPT can also help you write a cover letter, a lettre de motivation. Okay? It can help you write a good cover letter to go with your job application. You can say to ChatGPT about the job you want, copy and paste the job description, and it can also form a really informative and detailed letter, and you can then make it more personal to you. Okay? And the last thing here, interview preparation. Now, I see my student Marion, who is an HR manager. She's probably more of an expert when it comes to interview preparation than me. But yeah, so ChatGPT can also help you with this as well. Okay, you can ask the platform to ask you some questions. It can also provide answers that are good for that situation as well. A good way to increase your confidence, shall we say. Okay. So, keywords for today. Are we all ready? First part of our vocabulary for today. The first one, very common phrasal verb in English, look for, chercher. For example, I look for job listings online every day. Okay? It's kind of like search in a sense. Another way to say that would be search, but look for is very common. Customize, personnaliser. I customize my online job profile to match my skills. You could also say here personalize as well. Personalize can also work, but customize is probably more common. The next one here, rely. Not really, not really, rely. Okay, long I sound at the end there. I rely on AI to suggest job opportunities. So rely, compter sur. The next one here, proofread. Proofread, relire. So I proofread my job application before sending it online. This is a good word. If you all have homework from your teachers at Le Cercle de Langues, like I know Marion does, I'm your teacher, this is a good word for you as well. Okay. And the last one here, a very common term as well, double check. Vérifier à nouveau. Okay, double check. I double check my online job applications for errors, for mistakes, you could also say here. Okay, so our keywords today, once again, look for, customize, rely, proofread, and double check. You're going to hear these words quite a few times throughout today's conference. Okay. Now, we're going to get a little bit more technical now. Okay, I'm going to teach you some vocabulary that's specific to job searching and artificial intelligence. Some of the terms are quite similar in French. You'll see. So, the first one we have here, job search. Okay, the theme of today, I guess. Job search. Okay, this can be used as a verb. It can also be used as kind of like a noun phrase as well. You could ask someone, you know, how is your job search going? I am job searching in the verb form there. CV, pretty much the same in French, okay? The American English is résumé. Résumé. I think CV is probably easier for everyone since you're all French. I am British, so I use CV. Cover letter. This word came up earlier. Okay, so cover letter. A lettre de motivation. Job application, candidature. Okay, not to be mistaken with candidate, as in the person applying or looking for the job. Okay, so candidature is like the document, the job application itself. Job interview, so entretien d'embauche, pardon. So this one here, kind of standard, I think. Okay, job interview. You'll see this word a few times today as well. And the last one here, job posting or vacancy. You can say both here. Annonce d'emploi. Okay, d'emploi. Now, you might also see here advertisements being used for this as well, like job advertisement. That's another option you might see, okay? Like publicité, literally. Very common job advertisement on LinkedIn, for example. Okay, so posting, vacancy, advertisement can be the same thing here. So far, so good. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All good, superb. Okay, great. So now for some artificial intelligence or AI related vocabulary. So AI, as we can see here, it's the reverse in French. Okay, so we would say artificial intelligence, or as you would say, intelligence artificielle. So it's just the reverse. And the same goes for the abbreviation as well. AI, IA. Keywords, mots-clés. Something very important, I think, especially in this day and age with cover letters, with your CV, job application as well. And the last one, pretty much the exact same in French, algorithm. Algorithm. Okay. So now it's your turn. Okay. What you guys are going to do now is you're going to match the translations for me. Now, what I mean by that, in the chat box, if you can write the number with the correct letter. Okay, so number 1 with a letter, for example. Okay. I see some answers coming in. Great. Good. Okay. 1C, 2D. Okay. Mm-hmm. 4 with B. Okay. Keywords, mots-clés. Yep. G. Okay, good. Yep. Candidature, job application. Excellent. We're flying through them now. The answers are coming in quick. Good. Superb. Well done. Well done, Caroline. Well done, Bilal. I didn't say hello to you. Thank you for joining. Well done, Marion. Yep.
Yes, hello.
Thank you. Okay. So I can see some 8E. Yeah, I was going to say to you, Marion, thank you. Thanks for correcting yourself. Okay. Great work, everyone. Okay, thank you so much. That was perfect. Okay, so voila. Okay, so really well done. Job search with C, cover letter with D, artificial intelligence, keywords, job application, job interview, job posting or vacancy, and algorithm. All right. So that was great, everyone. Thank you so much. Let's move on to the next one here. Should and shouldn't. Very common modal verb in English. I think I recently was working on this modal verb with Marion. But in regards to should and shouldn't, perhaps someone can write the translation in the chat box. Some faces that are focused here. This is good. Excellent. Okay, good. So we have a few answers coming in here. Okay, so we have pouvoir, ne pas pouvoir. Okay. Doit, ne doit pas, devoir. Okay, some different answers here. Okay, that's good. No, this is good. Thank you. So let's take a look here. Okay, so should. Okay, The best way to think of should is like a green light, meaning it's a good idea. Okay? So, devrait, par exemple. Okay? So, we've got the translation just at the bottom here as well. So, as I say, think of should as a green light, something that is a good idea. Shouldn't, the red light. Okay? Something that is a bad idea. Okay? We've got the translation below here. So, for example, let's take a look here. In regards to your job search, here are some things you should do, okay, using digital means, okay, or digital methods. You should create an online resume. You could use the website Canva. Canva is a good website to do this, and it's free, which is nice. Not many things in life are free. Okay. The next one here, you should create an online profile on job websites. You should use AI to search for jobs matching your skills. You should customize your CV based on AI recommendations and include keywords and an application form. Okay. So, we'll take a look at shouldn't, and then we'll do an exercise after this, okay? Things you should not do or shouldn't do. You shouldn't share too much personal information with AI tools. Concerns of security, all of these things. You shouldn't rely solely, this is a good word, solely on AI, and also network with people. Okay, solely, uniquement, just to be clear. Okay. You shouldn't forget to proofread. This was one of our key words earlier. You shouldn't forget to proofread AI generated documents for errors. Machines make mistakes too. Okay, that's the conclusion. So always double check and proofread. The last one here. You shouldn't forget to double check AI generated content for accuracy. So pretty much the same piece of advice there, okay? So let's do a little activity, shall we? What things should you do and not do when looking for a job? You're going to see some statements on the screen, like so. Again, in the chat box, what you can do is write the number and the verb, the modal verb should or shouldn't. Okay? Now the statements here read, proofread content made by AI, create a CV on a website like Canva, forget to double check, use AI to search for keywords to include in your CV, and rely only on AI to help you find a job. So should we do these things or should we not do these things? You tell me. Answers in the chat, please. Okay, see some answers coming in. Great. Excellent. Good. Okay. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4 should. Okay. Got some mixed answers. Okay. Thank you, everyone. This is great. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Perfect. Thank you, everyone. So let's double check the answers, shall we? Here we go. Okay, so number one, proofread content made by AI. This is an absolute shoot. I use ChatGPT on a regular basis for sometimes lesson preparation, sometimes for emails. And yeah, quite often there are mistakes with the grammar, with spelling. It's important to double check. And the other thing, you want to make it personal as well, right? You want to not just sound completely like a robot. You want it to sound like you as well. Create a CV on a website like Canva. I think everybody said should for this one. This is a great idea. There are many graphics, color schemes, themes you can choose from, again, to make it personal and related to you. Yep, you shouldn't forget to double check. Now, I saw a couple of spelling issues here. Okay, so just be careful with shouldn't. One word, okay? The N with the apostrophe and then the T, okay? And it's all one word, okay? Shouldn't. Use AI to search for keywords to include in your CV. An absolute should. Many big companies nowadays actually use AI to check CVs to see if the candidate is a good match for the company. So having those keywords that relate to your job, your industry, some keywords from the job description itself is really good practice, whether it be on your CV, cover letter, even your job application as well. Rely solely on AI to help you find a job. This is, of course, an absolute shouldn't. Okay, there are many other ways as well. You can use LinkedIn, network with people, other social media platforms, general job websites as well. Okay, so just a reminder, the word solely is uniquement. Okay. Really well done, everyone. Thank you for contributing there. Okay, so I'm going to take some questions. I'm going to take some comments just now. We've still got about 5 minutes left. I was just looking through the chat there, and I don't see any questions. Does anyone have any questions they want to ask about the language or about the subject or anything at all? Marian, I'm going to you first since you are my student.
No, I don't have a question.
Questions. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you. Caroline, nothing from you. Okay. Christine?
Thank you.
Anne, anything? No? All good. Has anybody, maybe I can ask you a question. Has anybody used ChatGPT to help them with their CV, with their cover letter? If so, what was your experience?
Yes, I use ChatGPT for cover letter.
For cover letters, okay, okay. It's good for you, yeah. Okay. Now, Marian, I have a question. I know you, obviously, you are my student. You work in human resources. You see many cover letters, I imagine, right? Can you tell if someone has used AI for the cover letter, or what's your feedback on that?
It's difficult in English, but for me, the cover letter is not. I don't know in English. Sorry. A choice for recruiting or not a person.
Okay.
Because it is not personalisé.
It's not personalized. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
And just if a cover letter have fault in
Mistakes.
French,
Yeah.
it's not good.
Okay.
But I think so. It's very difficult for a candidate to write cover letter because the candidate knows ne connaît pas. And I don't know in English.
They don't know, for example.
Yes,
Yeah.
they don't know the company, the job. It's not. Voilà.
Okay. So it's difficult for
Sorry
them
for
to
my
write
English.
if they're not sure of the company, if they don't know the background of the company. Okay.
Yes.
Again, for everyone, that's something, if it's a well-established company, maybe ChatGPT does know something about the company, and it's good to get information from a platform like that as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Marion. Good use of language there. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions or comments just following Marion's there, or are we all good? Shy people. Okay. Excellent. Well, I guess in that case, that is pretty much our 30 minutes for today. Okay. There are some resources available on our e-learning platform. They are listed here. They are suitable for A2 level and above. Okay. So you'll see ones for A2, B1, B2, if you want to challenge yourself as well. Okay. And that's pretty much it from me today. Okay, so thank you so much to everyone for joining. Some familiar, some old faces, some familiar, some new faces there as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you found it useful. And the video will be available within the next few days. It'll be on our website. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to stop recording and have a nice weekend, and I'll see you all again soon. Okay? Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good evening for you too. Bye bye.